You know, I'm over here trying to do things that are good for the planet, and sometimes I think that my cat just wants to destroy the planet. Hey besties, and welcome back to another Sustainability Sunday, where on Sundays, I teach you how to live life a little bit more sustainably without hugely changing your lifestyle or breaking the bank. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite things that I feel gets overlooked. That is refillable or bulk products. They are two very different things, but I feel like they overlap a lot, so I'm including them both. Let's talk about refillable products first, because those apparently are the trend now, and like, okay, go off. Anything that helps the planet, doesn't matter what brand it is now, people love to do refillable products. Let's take my hair oil as a prime example. Kerastase is not a cheap brand, but twist it, oil pops right out, and you keep the container, you just buy refills. I love refillable products like this. My shampoo and conditioner are in these bags for me to then refill the bottles in my shower with. Things like this exist to cut down on plastic waste, because why are you buying new bottles every single time that you run out of a product that you use? If you just keep the bottles and you just refill them, why not? It saves so much plastic. Normally, the refills are cheaper, so it's also saving you coin. Being fully transparent, the next thing I'm going to mention, I actually work with the brand, so full transparency there. But I love it anyways, and that's why I work with the brand. This is refillable deodorant. Deodorant. But then you pop out the bottom. Ah! I didn't just almost drop it. You pop out the bottom, and this is what the deodorant is. You just get refills, you put it in this, and that's your deodorant. Think about how many deodorants you have. Think about how much plastic is normally in that packaging. Do you really need all of that plastic when you can just buy refills that, again, are so much cheaper than buying a whole new one each time? They also have refillable body wash, which I know, it's kind of extra. You really don't need a fancy, cute metal case for the body wash. But that's what this is. The body wash is like a thick cardboard, and literally it just goes in here. You can switch out the scents whenever, and it's so much cheaper to just buy refills. Now yes, when you do use a brand like that, you end up being brand locked. That is a downside to it. If you decide, hey, I'm gonna try this deodorant, and then it doesn't work for you, okay, but you already bought the deodorant case, you tried a deodorant, it doesn't work for you, now you need to go out and buy a whole new brand of deodorant. It's kind of pointless. I understand that. I don't disagree with that. But if you know that you like a product, why not get the refillable one? Why not buy refills? There are certain fragrances that you can literally go and just refill the bottle of perfume. I believe that Terry Mulger, you can refill the perfumes at Nordstrom, which is wild to me that you can literally take a perfume bottle and refill it. People don't do this, and I don't understand why more people don't just buy refillable products. Again, I understand if you want to try out a product and see if it works for you before you buy the refillable version, because yeah, it is an upfront investment. And I do understand that. And I do understand that because of that, it's not accessible for a lot of people. I'm not telling you you need to buy all refillable products. I'm just saying if you like a product and there is a refillable version of it, why not? My shampoo and conditioner, I don't have the bottles of this brand that I refill. Honestly, one of my friends works at Lush and just got me empty Lush bottles that I fill with shampoo and conditioner. On that note of refilling products though, my next point, which is bulk stores. Every time I go to Canada, I have to go to Bulk Barn. It is one of my favorite stores. If you don't have any bulk stores near you, or you think I'm talking about like a wholesale club like Costco, I'm not. I'm talking about an actual bulk store. Think that section in Whole Foods where they just have dispensers of cashews and peanuts and pistachios. Think that. Again, I understand not every area has bulk stores, and I understand that it is an upfront cost, so not everybody can afford it. I do feel like it does save the planet a lot, and more importantly, I do feel like in the long run it saves you money, but it is an upfront cost, and I know not everybody has that. Depending on the bulk store, they have different policies on how you go shopping there. Take this for example. This is a mason jar with breadcrumbs. Obviously, it's not full. It's at about 8 ounces. What I would do is I would bring this, depending on the store. Some would let me take it with the breadcrumbs in it, and they always have a food scale. I just happen to also have one at home because I was on a weight loss journey and I measured my food. So you would turn it on, put this on there, and then you would tar it out, which means that it would come to 0. Then you would add whatever you're getting. It would tell you exactly how much it is of what you're getting, and they would charge you based on that amount. Not every place lets you do that though. Not every place lets you bring in a partially full jar. Sometimes you bring an empty jar and you'll weigh what an empty jar is, and then you'll fill it, and then you'll pay for that amount. Some places don't even let you bring in jars. I have these bags. And in all actuality, I got these for making oat milk at home. They also work great for going to bulk stores. You quite literally just fill them with whatever you're getting and seal them. Weigh this, boom. That's exactly what you pay. So why are bulk stores the better option, especially over places like wholesale clubs, over places like Costco? For starters, you can get what you actually need. Say that you know you're gonna need 2 cups of corn flour for some recipe. You could get exactly 2 cups instead of having to fill an entire container that might be way more than you need. At bulk stores, you can only get what you need. Or you can get a lot. I bought cashews at Costco because it has been the most cost-effective place I found, because we don't have any bulk stores that have cashews around us. It was almost $20 for this bag that is 40 ounces. Bulk stores, you can probably get them cheaper. You can get however many you want. It literally works out to be such a better deal most of the time. Normally it is weight per pound or per ounce, depending on what store you go to. To get the same thing at Bulk Barn in Canada, I looked it up and I just converted Canadian money to US dollars. It costs less than $15 for the exact same amount of cashews. But buying this from Costco, this comes in a plastic bag. I know, I tell y'all all the time that it's all about the little changes that you can make. You don't need to eliminate plastic fully. But if you can bring a bag like this and fill it and then put it into a mason jar, you're eliminating all of that plastic. You just have reusable products. The little things add up to make a big difference. Plus, again, you can get the amount that you need. The bulk store near me that I actually go to quite frequently is for herbs and teas. I will literally go and I will get spices and herbs there all the time. They don't let me bring in my spice jar to get it, but they have this little, they're kind of like paper bags, but they're waxy. Think like a sandwich bag, but kind of waxy. And you would literally fill that with whatever you're getting, weigh it out, boom, there you go. Say that there's some recipe that you need some ingredient for that you've never heard of before and you don't think you'll ever need that herb again for anything else. You can get, I think they have a minimum for how much you can get, but you can get the minimum, you can get exactly how much that recipe calls for. You don't need to have jars of things just floating around if you're never going to use it again. Get what you're going to use. It causes less food waste, and honestly, it saves you money in the long run. Or you could go and get a mason jar's worth of garlic powder, but like, that's just me. I get all of my tea from there because I'm a big loose leaf tea girly. I've already had tea tins for years, so now inside the tea tin is just the tea. This is tea, I promise. I know it doesn't look like tea leaves, but it's a matcha. Plus, a lot of the time, these bulk stores will have specialty items that you won't find at the grocery store, and you definitely won't find at a big box store. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be going to Costco and finding mugwort, but I will at my herb shop. Side note for all my friends with uteruses out there, mugwort really helps with cramps. Just saying. I'll be honest, yes, sometimes finding whatever you have as your local bulk store or even refill store is difficult. A lot of the time, there's not one near you. Is it worth it in that case? Probably not. If you have to travel an hour to get to your local bulk store, is that really worth it? Probably not. But if you have one near you, or if you buy so much of something that it makes more sense to buy it in bulk, like me with nutritional yeast, give me a giant container of nooch and I'm a happy girl. Honestly, these are not even enough cashews for me because I use them for just about every recipe that I've ever made. So like, give me like a 10-pound bag of cashews. That would come in handy. But if there is something that you use in almost everything that you make, be it garlic powder, be it nooch, like it is for me, be it if you drink tea every day, it might make sense if you have a bulk store near you to get it there. I know there are plenty of refillable shops as well, or at least around here. There's a handful. Maybe not a bunch, but there's a handful around here. We have a specialty olive oil shop where once you buy olive oil from them, you bring in the bottle and you can refill it for discounted prices. The next town over has the shop, which is how I discovered all of our local, not necessarily bulk stores, but refillable stores. They have dishwashing liquid, they have laundry detergent, they have any type of cleaning product you could ever imagine. They've got just about everything there. Just looking at their website right now, all prices are per ounce. Their dish soap starts at 22 cents an ounce. Their liquid laundry detergent, for their hypoallergenic unscented, which is the cheapest, which normally unscented is the most expensive, but theirs 19 cents an ounce. These prices, you genuinely can't beat them. All that you need is your own container. The amount of things that you can get in bulk at a refill store is insane. You just need to actually look. Sometimes you don't even need to go to specialty stores. If you have a cat, for example, Petco has refill stations for kitty litter. You can literally go and get your kitty litter in bulk at Petco, where you might already be going for your pets. I'm personally a PetSmart and Chewy girl, but like, I've been known to go to Petco because sometimes, yeah, they do have better deals. And the fact that they have refill stations for kitty litter, you can't beat that. Well, I mean, you can't beat that if your cat isn't a ridiculously spoiled cat that has very strong preferences and will only use one particular kitty litter. Thanks, Pip. At the end of the day, do swaps like this add more time to your weekly routine? Yeah, they do. I'm not gonna pretend they don't. Taking the time to find a bulk or refill store, taking the time to go there, which will obviously be separate from your grocery shopping, yeah, it's gonna take a little bit more time. Will it cost more money up front originally? Yeah. If you're buying containers for these things to go in, if you're buying refillable products that are in a system like my deodorant or my body wash, yeah, it is gonna cost a little bit more up front. No, it's not realistic for everybody. But for those that can, it is such a smart way to do things. I do very much feel like if this is something that is not only possible but plausible for you, yeah, this is a change that you should make. Simple things like literally my hair oil. It doesn't make a difference for me to get a refillable one versus a non-refillable one. It doesn't make a difference until it's time for me to change it at least. When I run out, all I need is to buy a refill. I don't need to buy a whole new thing, and getting just a refill is cheaper. They're doing a lot of skincare that way now too. Do you think that some brands are only making refillable products and systems just for greenwashing? Absolutely. But I do think that for a lot, it's very helpful and it's a great idea. And honestly, it's not new. This isn't a new trend. I remember when I was a kid going to the grocery store with my parents and they had the machines in the grocery store to get coffee in bulk. If I go to Whole Foods, most Whole Foods do still have a section where you can get some items in bulk. I genuinely feel like if it is a change that you can make, please do, because it is one of the easiest swaps once you get started. It's so easy to stick to. Yeah, you might have to go out of your way to go to the store, but it makes sense in the long run. For brands like Wild, if you end up switching over to their refillable deodorant or refillable body wash, you can schedule refills. They'll get delivered to your door when you schedule a refill online. That way you don't even need to think about it. Kind of like how on Amazon, you can schedule how often you get packages. Same general idea. All in all, it's such little effort on the day-to-day. Yeah, there's effort up front. Yeah, there's effort when it is time to refill. But it's such little effort day-to-day that why not make that change? I know, everything comes back to Boots theory. Some people cannot afford the upfront cost. I get that. I will never shame anybody. But if you can afford it, it makes a lot of sense. And I'll be honest, I always tell y'all, save your empty containers, save your empty jars, especially glass jars. And you know what? You can use those at the bulk stores. Obviously, there are some swaps that I would never recommend buying in bulk up front. Personally, I have eczema. I need to test out body wash before I get it. Laundry detergent, I need to test it out before I commit to it. And with that, at the bulk store, you can get a small amount to test it out and see how it works, which I love that. Things like pet food. I can't go out and buy cat food in bulk because I have the pickiest cat on the planet. But the things that I can, yeah, I'm gonna buy in bulk from bulk stores. I'm going to buy refillable. Honestly, I will just sing Bulk Barn's praises every day, even though I live in the US and Bulk Barn's only in Canada. Bulk Barn is my favorite store. Every time I'm in Canada, I need to go there. I don't know if there's a chain like that in the US. Not in Massachusetts, at least. If there are chains like that in other parts of the country, please let me know. I would love to find out about that. What about all of y'all? What's your opinions? Have you ever gone to a bulk store? Have you gone to a refill store? Have you bought refillable products and then bought the refills for it? Because again, it's becoming a lot more mainstream now, which I'm kind of a big fan of. I remember back in the early beauty YouTube days, everyone was getting Z palettes and magnetic eyeshadows, and I think that was a great idea. Why is that not a thing anymore? But do you think bulk stores and refill stores are just a waste? Do you think they're too difficult to add to your weekly shopping list? Or does your grocery store actually have a bulk section so you don't need to go out of your way? Because if you do, I'm so jealous. Let me know in the comments your experience with bulk shopping, because I love it. But I know that there's probably other people in other situations that don't, so I would love to hear that too. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe. I put out new videos videos every Wednesday, Sunday, and then alternating Mondays and Fridays. Sundays are sustainability Sundays, so if you like sustainability content, come around here on Sundays. We have a good time. When you do subscribe, make sure to hit the bell, otherwise YouTube will never tell you when I post new videos. It's a little bit broken like that. If you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon and a Ko-fi page, and I just launched a Discord server too. They will all be linked below. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up. It really does help to push my small channel in the algorithm a lot more than you would think it does. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
I know what I like, baby, I like you. Miss American Pie with the high IQ. Oh my, I do, just fly right through. We'll get high as a kite in the afternoon, 'cause I